We are the Ball Guys.
The Ball Guys.
Yep, my name's Johan.
And my name's Reese.
And we are your Poke Nerds who will be guiding you through today's Poke Academy.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's today's Poke Academy?
We're about to dump some big old knowledge.
What kind of knowledge?
Diglett, no.
Diglett
knowledge.
Floor shit?
Diglett. Floor shiznit.
The floor shiznit knowledge. Boom. Yeah, so Diglett, as you know, is nature's
mole.
Yeah, there you go. That's
it is actually a mole.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think that's its Pokedex entry, isn't it?
I think it's a mole.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's a weird mole, but a mole.
But what
if it's an anatomically incorrect mole?
What if someone just drew, like, they're like, hey, we need a mole Pokemon, and that's what they drew, and that's what they thought moles looked like?
It could be. There's nothing stopping it.
No, there's not. That's the truth. That's what it is.
All right.
Well,
today we're talking about types.
That's right.
Pokemon types.
Yeah.
Probably the most important feature in all of the Pokemon games.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It can single-handedly determine the way a match is going to go.
Oh yeah, easily. And with Scarlet and Violet, that can definitely change on you in the dime.
Oh yeah.
So quick.
Hey Johan.
I have fallen victim to that so many times.
Hey Johan.
Hey.
How many types were there originally?
There are originally. Ooh, I don't know this. Hold on.
I know.
You ready? Hold on.
You got it?
So
you got it?
There are 18 types.
Yes.
But 3 of them were added. At least 3 of them were added later.
At least 3?
I'm gonna say 15.
No.
Dang it! What is it?
16.
16? Which one did I miss?
Dark got added. In Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
And Fairy got added in X and Y.
And Steel?
You're right. There's 15. When did Steel get added?
I'm pretty sure Steel got added whenever Sizor got added, I think. I'm pretty sure anyways.
Let's see. Let's just double check this.
I'm fairly certain.
The Steel typing was one of the 18. Oh, it was introduced in Generation 2 with the Dark typing.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because it was introduced with Sizor.
So there were 3 and 15. So you were actually correct the first time.
Boom!
Dang.
Poke knowledge.
I am the worst.
I know.
I was over here thinking I was all...
I had to think. I was like, I know there were 3 that were added from the original, and I knew Dark was one of them. I knew Steel was one of them, and I knew Fairy was there to counteract Dragon.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So all the other 15 types were originally in the game. I don't think anything else got added.
No. So what are the 18 types?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, because we have Grass, Fire, Water, Normal,
Earth,
Electric, Ice, Fighting, Poison, Ground, Flying, Psychic, Bug, Rock, Ghost, Dragon, Dark, Steel, and Fairy.
All to lay down the hottest mixtape of all time.
Did you get all that? Was Ice in the original game?
Yes.
Okay.
Ice was your only way to attack Dragon.
Oh, okay.
That's why Dragon was so OP in the original game. Because nothing could touch it except Ice, and Ice had trash defense. So, like, everything fell. Like, Articuno fell so fast.
Poor Articuno. All to Dragonite. Dragonite was
the real MVP. The pseudo-legendary Dragonite.
That's right, because Charizard is not a dragon.
True. Not originally. Actually, it's still not.
It's still not. It's just a flying lizard.
The only... Pop quiz. There are 2 ways that Charizard has been introduced to a dragon. What are they?
Wait, what?
There are 2 ways that Charizard has been introduced as a dragon. What are they?
Terrestrialization.
That's one.
And Mega Evolution.
Good job. Yep. Those are the 2 only ways that Charizard, the most dragony dragon Pokemon, was ever introduced as a dragon.
But isn't only one of the Mega Evolutions?
It's only one of them.
Is it the...
I think it's the blue one with that... That's X?
I can't remember those specific ones.
Pretty sure that's Charizard X.
You had like Charizard and you had Mewtwo that had like the split evolution.
Yes. Those were the 2 Mega Evolution.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. Well, while he's looking that up.
Yep, Charizard X.
Okay, and that's the blue one?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that blue one looks sick. But wasn't the one that was like the original colors of Charizard that had the better stats?
Probably.
They made one look cool, and they made one look just a little better than normal Charizard, but they gave him a lot better stats.
Right.
Let's see them stats. What are them stats?
So they don't have numbers, but they have like these graphics.
Look at that special attack jump. Look at that special attack jump.
Yeah, I'd have to say the Y was the better stat wise.
Oh yeah, that special attack boost that it got, and it barely got a buff on its normal attack.
And it had a special defense boost, a drop on defense and attack, but a special. They're honestly probably the numbers come out the same, but at the time it was probably the better run.
Oh, I honestly think it looks. That's really hard. I don't know. The black and blue.
Charizard X was faster though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to tell with just this graphic.
It is hard to tell. That's cool.
I need stats. I need more pictures of Spider-Man.
Shirtless Spider-Man?
Shirtless Spider-Man.
Dude.
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh, okay,
We got numbers. All right, so Charizard Y had an HP of 78. Charizard X had 78.
Okay.
Charizard Y had attack of 104. X had 130.
Okay.
Defense was 78. 111 for X. Special attack was 159 for Y. 130 for X. 115 special defense for Y. 85 for X. And then 100. They were both speed 100. So really, it was just the attack and defense of each that were different. I'm going to guess it came down to which one was better was based on what was meta at the time. And if there was a lot of special attackers running around, then Y was the better one.
Oh, that special attack, though, is 159. That demolishes the other stats of the other one. Like, that's
true.
Huge special attack stat.
That is true, but it loses a lot in defense. Like, you touch it and it's dying.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can throw up some things to help with that.
I'm sure. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to talk. We're not here to debate.
We're not doing stats yet. But stats are going to be a crazy episode.
Oh yeah, that one will definitely be a long one for sure. But you can let us know in your review.
He said
but you can let us know in the reviews which one you thought was better, Charizard X or Charizard Y. We'll call that the question of the day.
Ooh, question of the day.
Ooh, that's a section we should have. A question of the day section. Bing bong. No, but seriously, question of the day. Which one did you like better, Charizard X or Charizard Y? Please let us know in the reviews, in the comments on our social media. While you're at it, go ahead and give us a 5-star review.
I have a cat in my lap. Oh, there's a cat in my lap. Oh, okay. Your claws. Okay, go. Go.
You can be rough with him.
Okay,
yeah, it's like you could be a little rough with him. You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that could be painful.
Oh, it was.
So, yeah, let us know in the reviews. Let us know in the comments in our social media. You can find our social medias. We'll have them posted in the episode description, and you can come find us. Please leave us a 5-star review. Please spread the ball, guys.
Oh yeah, we love it when you spread balls.
Oh yeah, we love talking about Pokemon. We love whispering in your ear very seductively about Pokemon.
Yes.
I want to be the very best,
like no one ever was.
Do 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 do.
To catch your mom is my real test.
Let's talk about these types.
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right. Yeah, because types is really a beefy subject.
Yeah, so types essentially are everybody has like their base thing, and every base thing is weak to another thing. And sometimes it's just kind of weak to it. Sometimes it's super weak to it. Sometimes it doesn't do anything to it. Right? So what was your base trio that every starter is water, grass, and fire?
Yep, your classic starting.
That's right. So if you're fire starter, you're weak to water, but you're strong against grass.
Think of it like rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Exactly. That's the perfect analogy.
Yep.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a lot. And
you do need to know your stuff, or at least have a chart up so you know what you're doing. The nice thing about the newer games, the old games did not do this, but the new games, actually, if you face that Pokemon before and you have a Dex entry for it, it will tell you if your moves are going to be super effective or have no effect at all on that Pokemon.
So later on in the Poke Academy, we're going to break down each of the different types. We're going to have a few episodes, 18 episodes to be exact, about different types. And we'll talk about strengths, weaknesses, tier them, all of the stuff. This is really more of a
lesson,
an overview.
Yeah.
This is like the intro to types.
Mm-hmm. So everyone has its weakness. Everyone has its neutral. Everyone is kind of effective. So what's an interesting one? Let's talk about Ghost.
Ooh, Ghost is one that can definitely catch you off guard.
Just real quick, Ghost. If you attack a Ghost with a normal move, what's gonna happen?
Nothing.
That's
Nada.
right.
Zilch. Zap.
That's right. Nothing will happen. Has no effect. But a good chunk. I feel like it has like a good chunk of neutral as well.
Neutral? Yeah, it's got a good stat spread on neutral.
But super effective against Ghost is Psychic.
Yep.
And Dark or Dragon?
Dark. No, not Psychic.
Is Psychic not super effective against?
No, Psychic will hit for neutral damage. It's super effective against... Whoa, wait, hold on. Ghost attack. Yeah, no, it is super effective against Psychic. I'm sorry. It's super effective against Psychic and Ghost, and will take half damage. It's not very effective to Bug and Poison.
Well, it also does not take any damage from fighting.
Correct. And knowing these things can really help you as you progress through the game. Just playing the base game, honestly. If you find yourself facing down a Pokemon that you're like, I'm getting my butt kicked, chances are you need to look at your typing.
That's right. Typing is huge, especially in this last game, in Scarlet and Violet. It's a whole open world thing, but if you are just fighting whatever you see or going to whatever you like interact with first, that first like area that you play against, what was it, a fire area? There's not a whole lot of water type. Well, there's water types available, but you're not going to have a whole lot of water types to go up against it. So we had a friend that was just, I keep getting my butt kicked against this fire area person, and we're like, what type are you using?
Oh, yeah.
You remember? What was she using? She was like, I'm using my Weedle.
Yeah, she was using something ridiculous.
And it's like, oh, well, it's because the only Pokemon that you brought that's strong is extremely weak against their moves.
Yeah.
So
it can definitely be a game changer, especially since typing can also lead to what's called a stab bonus.
Ooh.
Reese, do you know what stab stands for?
I like it when you stab.
Ooh.
So stab, I don't know what it stands for, but I know what it is. Basically, if you're the same typing as the move that you're using, doesn't it do extra damage?
Correct. It does 1.5 times extra damage. Stab stands for same type attack bonus.
Oh.
So it'll grant you a bonus. So if your Pokemon is a fire type and it uses a fire type move, it gets what's called a stab bonus, which increases the attack power of that move by 1.5, unless in the new Scarlet and Violet game you Terra type and become the same Terra type. It boosts that 1.5 to 2.
Okay.
So that's how that works in the damage calculations.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm not even going to try to do math because that math is going to be terrible. But that's essentially how it works.
Well, there's also another step to this whole typing thing.
Yes.
Dual typing.
There
are some Pokemon that have 2 typings.
Such as? Pick a Pokemon.
Any Pokemon?
Any Pokemon.
I'm going to pick...
I swear to God, if you pick a single type Pokemon.
The Dunsparce.
The Dunsparce is a single type Pokemon. You're the worst.
It's because you said, I swear to God, if you pick a double type.
You're the worst.
I mean, if you just go with the basic one, everyone knows Charizard.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Charizard is fire flying.
Yes.
Which means that when you're looking for moves that are going to be effective against it, your normal moves are going to be, let's see. If you're looking at a typing chart and you're like, I'm going to attack with a water type move. And you'll see that flying type is neutral damage, but fire is 2 times effective against, did I say that right? Water is 2 times effective against fire.
Yeah.
So you would just do 2 times effective damage. But let's say if you were a fire ground type and you did a water attack, is Colossal fire ground or fire rock?
Fire rock.
Okay, what is a fire ground?
A better one, actually, to stay on the Charizard example. So Charizard is a fire flying type, like we said. So if you hit it with, let's say, a Hydro Pump, that Hydro Pump is going to do 2 times damage.
Okay.
But if you hit it with Rock Slide, because fire is weak to rock and flying is weak to rock, you will now, instead of taking 2 times damage, you will take 4 times damage. And you are a dead Zard.
Yep. There's nothing you can do about it.
Nope. You are just taking rocks to the face and paid the ultimate price.
That's right. Dual typing is amazing because you also gain. It's basically it's not a very effective stats as well, right?
Yes.
So if it's half effective, you're also gaining that. So if you are super effective 2 times on one and half effective on the other, would it just be neutral damage?
Yep. It'll be neutral damage.
Boom. Another question for you.
And you can also take quarter damage.
Quarter damage.
So
is that like if you were, I don't know, immune?
No. If you're immune, you're just immune.
Okay.
So like if you are
Ghost Dragon.
Yes. A Ghost Dragon like Dragapult. You cannot hit Dragapult with a normal type move.
Boom.
So you automatically gain any immunities. No, it's more like if you have half and half.
Oh. See, it's crazy.
Yeah. The type charts get wild.
So you got to know your stuff. Or at least know how to read a type chart. If you have a type chart, like you can look up a type chart. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I just guess I'm becoming a Charizard. Type charts. You can look it up on any device. Essentially, just Google it.
I'm as we're recording this episode, I'm looking at a type chart that I got from Wikimedia. Or Wikipedia.
I was like, what the heck is Wikimedia?
It's the image uploader that they use for images, but it's Wikipedia. I got a type chart from Wikipedia, and it's a pretty simple one to read. It's just an 18.
I think that's the most generic one.
Yeah. I think it's the most common one. The other one is just, trying to memorize it the best you can. Yep. I know there's some that still get me. What's a type that gets you when you're going up against it that you always forget the weaknesses?
Dark.
I don't mind off the top of the bed. Dark I have learned only because I was prepping for the Ruin Pokemon to be joining in.
Yeah, I had trouble with Dark for a little while.
Yeah.
Because of our league that we did.
That's fair.
It was one of my biggest weaknesses, as you learned.
That is fair. I think mine is always poison.
Poison.
Like I'm good on poison now because I have been screwed by poison so many times, but poison is the one that poison and psychic are the two that I always forget the way they work.
I kind of forget psychic as well.
Yeah, psychic I always forget what's strong against it.
Well, as you would see, that would be Bug, one of the only ones that Bug is good against.
Yep.
Ghost and Dark.
Yes, it is. Yes,
you know how to do that?
Type chart?
That's right. I'm looking at a type chart.
So am I. That's why I was able to agree with you. But no, psychic, even now, especially the half damage, like if I'm attacking as a psychic person and I attack a Bug, I always forget that Bug's going to take half damage from psychic.
Which is so weird. I understand the steel a little bit. Although, most, Alakazam is bending steel.
That's true.
You would think.
But is it steel, though? Are you eating with a steel spoon?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's stainless steel.
I guess that's fair. I don't think that's steel, though.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Stainless steel is like polished steel.
Oh. The more you know. I didn't know
I'm pretty sure.
I have a lot of Pokemon knowledge. I can tell you what stainless steel is. I know it says stainless steel. but that doesn't mean it has to be steel.
No, it could be a combination of multiple metals, but you want it to be pretty pure.
I'll show you peer to peer.
Oh.
Per here.
Oh goodness.
Ooh. Bada.
Bing. Well, then there's also another layer to this whole thing.
Ooh.
So, let's say you're a Pokemon master, right? And you see a Pokemon, and you're like, I have a Pokemon that's perfect for that. So you throw it out, and then all of a sudden, the thing starts glowing, and a hat pops on its head, and it turns out it's another Pokemon. Shit. Another Pokemon. Another type?
That does happen, though.
That does happen. But another type? Terastallization.
Yep. Terastallization added in Scarlet and Violet is definitely a game changer because it does completely change the Terra type to any of the other 18 Terra types. Or any of the other 18 types.
That's right.
So you have to know you do kind of have to know your typings a little if you're trying to get into a little bit more competitive play, because at any point you could be facing down a rock ground Pokemon or Rock Dark. I forget. I think it's Rock Dark for Tyranitar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Rock Dark.
And then all of a sudden it gets a flying Terra type, and instead of hitting it with a fighting move for that dark type, now you're hitting a flying type with a fighting type, and It's not going to work out very well.
That's correct.
So Terra typing is definitely something to watch out for.
Or you were going to, I don't know, hit a ghost type with a psychic attack, and then they Terra type into dark.
Still salty about that one?
Yes.
I'm
really salty about the fact that I was stupid.
You knew that was coming.
I did. I knew exactly what was happening.
My head.
I knew what was going to happen. And I did not read into it because me being stupid was like, he's messing with me now.
I could not believe. I was like, obviously, if I'm throwing out the Annihilate, I'm going to go Terra Dark against your Armarouge.
Ever made. Stupidest moves ever made.
And it was Psychic, too. You used Psychic on Indeedee.
Yeah.
Good times. We're going to talk about Pokemon Draft Leagues
later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So, like I said, that's kind of a brief intro into the typing. We will have a much more in-depth guide to all 18 types.
That's right.
One more time, those types are normal, fire, water, grass, electric, ice, fighting, poison, ground, flying, psychic, bug, rock, ghost, dragon, dark, steel, fairy. Boom. TikTok click right there.
Well, is that it for today's Pokemon Academy?
I think that's it for today's Pokemon Academy.
Oh, well, guess what? We love you.
We do love you.
Y'all have a wonderful day.
Yeah. Or evening, depending on whenever you're listening to us.
And enjoy this sweet, sweet knowledge of Pokemon.
Boom.
Boom. All right.
Bye.
Bye.